Hey, what's going on? It's your boy again, KQKC Boxing Channel. Yes, I am a newly decorative boxing channel, and I love boxing. Now, before I get started, I just want to thank my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. You know, I was raised to always thank somebody for that would benefit you or your family. And actually, being a subscriber would benefit my community and the cancer community. And I know you all heard this story before, but you know, I had 12 uncles, and all 12 died of cancer, one form or another. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes, okay? Now, first I want to talk about Anthony Joshua. We all know he's coming over here to promote the Povetkin fight, because we just don't know when that's going to take place actually, or when it be one of the 2-fight deal with Wimbledon he has. But I know Deontay Wilder will not be the next fight. We all know that, okay? That's a pretty much done deal. And of course, Mr. Eddie Hearn said the offer is still on the table. You know, I mean, why keep that lie up? You know, I just don't get it. And another thing, I'm still asking this question. I don't care if after video after video. Why did the WBA said that they had 24 hours to make a deal or go ahead and fight the mandatory? Okay? Now, that's pretty much was, you know, Eddie Hearn way out of the fight with Deontay Wilder. And he hasn't been stripped yet. And the fight really hasn't been made. So, I mean, let's say the fight has been made. It still took more than 24 hours if they did make the fight. So, I mean, sure. I mean, I know they probably was fed up with the back and forth. I know the promoters was fed up with the back and forth, and the fighters. But, like my father always said, hey, be a man and do like you say you're going to do. And guess what? Eddie Hearn didn't do what he said he was going to do. No, he did not. Now, he has a lot of people from the UK pissed at me because I'm telling the truth. I'm not biased because I love the UK. I love their fighters. And I'm keep saying I love that Anthony Yard. Yeah, as long as he take it slow, he's going to be a great middleweight. I really believe that. I like Billy Joe Saunders, you know. And I got him over Demetrius Andre. If that fight don't fall through, because, you know, Demetrius Andre background. But anyway, getting back to Anthony Joshua. Now, I think it's a big mistake he coming over here trying to sign a contract for April 2019, just pretty much to save face, save his ass from looking stupid. Pretty much. Now, I'm not talking about the guy, because like I said, you know, I like Anthony Joshua. I think he's a good fighter, but I think he's worried. That's the term I think best fit the situation. I think his team is worried. Why? Because Deontay Wilder is not an old man. Deontay Wilder is very athletic. Deontay Wilder, man, almost made the Alabama football team. So he's very athletic. And we're not going to talk about the power. He got power in his hands. We know that. We know what that right can do. We all seen that. And I don't care you call them bums or not. If you lined up 39 girls, trust me, ain't no way if you ain't got no power you're gonna knock out 39 girls. Trust me. Because I've seen some girls that probably gonna knock your ass out. Trust me. And so I think that's what's, what was the problem. I really think they thought about it. Hey, this dude is a dangerous dude. And I really think they saw the Ortiz fight. He didn't go down like Joshua did. And he took his punches flush. I mean flush. And he showed true grit. He dig deep. Because why? That youth, that athleticism kicked in. That hunger. That United States, hey, you can be wherever you want to be. That kicked in. That old Southern hospitality that he served in an ass whooping digged in. And guess what? And he knocked him out. And I don't care you call Ortiz old or whatever, but we all know how old Klitschko was. Okay? So let's put that to bed, okay? Thank you. Now, Anthony Joshua and his team knew, especially Eddie Hearn, that the gravy train might be over with if he fight Deontay Wilder. I don't care if he fight him in UK, Vegas, Brooklyn, Japan, China. But the point is, he got to get in the ring, Anthony Joshua, because I'm going to tell you, I looked at that Klitschko fight maybe about 3 days ago. Anthony Joshua was dead tired in the 5th and 6th rounds. Why? Because all the muscles. When you carry a lot of weight around on you, and I mean, I don't care how much shape you're in, that's too much weight to carry around for 12 rounds. And Deontay Wilder said that in an interview about 2 years ago. I never forget that. Because they asked him, well, what do you think about Anthony Joshua over there in London and whatever? He said, well, his stamina is bad. We all seen that because I think he's hitting the weights too much. And of course, Gerald Miller said he drinks protein shakes or whatever. I don't know. But I did see, I don't know, was it one of those phony pictures or what, but I seen that it looked like he's laying off the weights to improve his stamina. But would that take his power away? I don't know. But see, Deontay Wilder got power at 215 pounds. That's what he weighed in when he fought Stavern. And that was the first fight. We ain't talking about the second when he just straight up threw that right. And I mean, he threw it perfect. You know why? Because his trainer, Mark Brillin, the best amateur, U.S. amateur that know how to throw a jab and a punch we ever had. And he's teaching Deontay a lot of veteran moves. And Deontay, well, I see he's getting better. He's improving. He's learning. His punches ain't as wide, because he smelled blood when he got you hurt. And he just jumped wild. But now, he's not like that. He's just more calm down, he's still vicious. Because I wouldn't get in the ring with him. But I guarantee you, if he was fighting Joshua side Klitschko, he would have jumped on Joshua when he saw how tired Joshua was. Now, Klitschko, maybe he's just a nice guy, or, maybe he's just tired of boxing. Who knows? Because he didn't ever push the rematch. So, that's what I'm trying to say. That's the difference of Klitschko and Wilder. And, look, promoters are not stupid, okay? Fighters are not stupid. Now, I'm not going to say Anthony Joshua is scared or Deontay Wilder, because he's not. I don't believe that's the reason. I believe the reason is he knows that he can lose it all. He knows that he can get beat. He knows that, hey, This man might have fought bums, like people say, but he had 40 fights with 39 knockouts. So, against my little old, but everybody always say, especially from the UK, well, Anthony Joshua, he got 3 belts and this and that. Well, those are Fury belts, basically. And this is a big market. See, we're a big country. No offense, but your country is just one of our 51 states. This is a big market over here for every sport, even little old boxing. Why? Because boxing don't bring in money like the top sports over here. Maybe in the UK, boxing's the tops, but not over here. It's not. I keep explaining this and explaining it. It seems like they don't understand it. I don't know why, but anyway, because you can pay your fighter $100 million. We're gonna say, no, give that nigga $2 million, and that's it. Bye. Get out of here. But an NBA player like LeBron James, if y'all familiar with basketball or LeBron James, hey, man, he going to the Lakers, and we ain't gonna guess how much money he gonna be making. Think about it. The only fighter that actually really, really made top dollars was Floyd Mayweather. Now, will he be able to hold on to it? Now, that's the question. I always ask everybody about a fighter. Can you hold on to what you made? Can you maximize those dollars? Well, so far, Mayweather's been doing pretty good. He got gyms, he got companies he invests in. He got them Bugattis, So all you gotta do is sell one of them cars, he back in the billionaire status. So, but he called Al Heyman his second father, which basically is true. And Al Heyman showed him the ropes. He showed him how to promote himself. He showed him how to, stretch them dollars. Everybody thought he was running from Pacquiao. No. He was building that fight. And he built it quite well, too. A little long for my, taste, because I like to see a good fight, and I like to see it now. Why don't you leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me what fights that you all would like to see today, or let's just say, 4 to 6 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks of training camp for an average champion fighter. So, how about this? In 8 weeks, what fight you would like to see? Me, personally, I would like to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. I would love to see that. I would love to see Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Oh man, Showtime is kicking ass. Now, those fights come, man. Now, those are fights I would like to see now. I don't want to wait till 2019 or 2020. I heard one boxing channel today said, man, 2020 will be a good year for boxing. Well, what about 2018 and 2019? Look, the best should be fighting the best. I don't care you're in the UK or the United States. I don't care everybody's in the UK. I'm still gonna watch boxing, because I can pick it up in the UK. But moving on. Okay, now Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, two upper tier promoters, both from the UK. Both have different ideas of purse bids and stuff like that, and what a person is worth. Now it's been rumored that Dimitri Andre was signed with Eddie Hearn. Okay, I'm with most of the boxing channels. That's a good fit for Dimitri Andre. Why? Because all the fighters that get with Eddie Hearn, now you don't have to agree with this now. We agree to disagree. Remember that. But most fighters that get with Eddie Hearn, they are dodging the elite fighters. Basically. Because they know that the top promoter like Al Heyman, Top Rank, all them, is not really going to do too much business with Eddie Hearn. Because see, the market in the United States is not like over in the UK. There's not a big demand for boxing over here. It's just not. I'm sorry. You know, because Trump, he going to be out there pretty soon. And hopefully, you know, get somebody in there that, you know, hey, this is an immigrant country and everybody should have some type of, I ain't gonna say be forced to do something, but should have freedom to do whatever they want to do. And this freedom is, hey, a lot of people choose not to work with Eddie Hearn, especially after this debacle with Deontay Wilder. Oh yes, I know that for a fact. And it's just a shame that I can't get no direct line to a certain person that's a fighter. And I'm not going to throw his name out there because I'd be getting 100 calls. But let's put it this way. I'm in the Midwest, so think about it. KQKC Boxing Channel is not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be biased to you. But I can't sit there and put somebody, you know, on blast like that. I'm trying to build a trust with this boxer. And I know him through a cousin. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Now, but he do know, and he is under Al Heyman, and he's know for a fact that on the 17th, I believe, Eddie Hearn will probably have this DAZN, and he gonna name some, you know, amateur fighters and maybe UK fighters and B-level fighters. You know, I mean, and I think the app gonna be like $9 or $10. You know, I mean, I can't waste my money on that. You know, I just keep my cable and watch Showtime. You know, I don't even watch HBO no more because they're not really relevant. Why? Danny Jacobs is not that big. You know, sure, you can pay these fighters, you know, big money. But if they're not winning or doing anything, then, you know, who want to pay, you know, that would just piss me off. Eddie Hearn sit there and try to offer Adrian Broner that type of money when Adrian Broner is damn near nuts. You know what I mean? I mean, he's like a B-level fighter now. He won't let his hands go. He always talking about killing himself every other week. He been back and forth to jail many times. He fell on a girl butt in the mall that he didn't even know. I mean, let's keep it business like, Mr. Hearn. You know, you're gonna offer that type of money, offer it to somebody that is a champion. But it's against the law. He can't do that. You know why? Because if a fighter is already represented by a promotional company / no, not advisor, but is already represented, put it that way, which they are, you know, ain't no way, and it's no way Eddie Hearn is going to get an Earl Spence. No way you're going to get a Terrence Crawford. And we know not Deontay Wilder. We definitely know not him. Now, he might have a shot at Mikey Garcia, though. But then again, the numbers got to be right with Mikey. Because Mikey talking about, hey, he trying to get the big bucks and try to retire. That's right. You know, he have a beautiful wife. He have beautiful children. You know, especially that little girl. She just cracked me up. And that's what he's looking for. That's why he's really serious about fighting Errol Spence. And he doesn't care to take a L. You know, I mean, he's about, some new fighters gonna start coming in now. You know, like Anthony Yard. That's my guy. You know, I really like what I see. I never seen him fight live on TV or nothing, but I seen highlights. And and man, gonna make some noise in the middleweight. And Hearn's not gonna get neither one of the Charlos. I know that. I mean, of course, Manny Pacquiao, he's just about through. And Andre Ward, he's through. Mayweather, he's through. I mean, and I don't even think Keith Thurman coming back. I really don't. So he's basically through. He's not going to get Porter. He's not going to get Garcia. Matter of fact, Danny Garcia, I think he's going to be retiring too real soon. Yes, sir. He's not going to get a Leo Santa Cruz. I know he's not going to get him. I know that for a fact. So, I mean, I can go on and on. And what I just announced was the upper echelon fighters. Lomachenko, he's not going to get him. So now, like I said, maybe Mikey Garcia if the numbers are right. But Big Baby Miller, who wants to see him? That's why they lost the purse bid. He even tried. Which I don't blame him. Because, like I say, hey, it's a business too. So why should he sit there and throw, money, good money, after bad, right? No major network wanted to see Big Baby. I think he had a deal with HBO, with Pulov, and, I think they lost the first bid, so I guess they said forget it, because he wasn't going over there and fight. And he's not that important where he can fight Deontay Wilder. He don't have no belt, and he can't beat Deontay Wilder anyway because he can't punch. So, those are the type of fighters that Mr. Hearn probably throw out there to you. Because I already heard the interview where we got some up-and-coming fighters, some good amateurs that can be coming up. So I know what type of deal it's going to be, because, look, he got to pay that money back. Eddie Hearn, that's not his money, okay? Now, I hope he did his homework. Because, look, I hate to see any man that has a family, black, white, whatever, and lose money, big money. I mean, sure, I know he gonna be all right. So all you gotta do is just, as long as he got Anthony Joshua, he gonna be okay. But, why, just throw away money like that? Sure, he tried. He tried to talk to the Charlos. He tried to talk to Adrian Broner. He put him on blast, though. But he tried, He tried to lowball Deontay Wilder. But like I tell everybody, I'm going to say it again. And KQ, KC subscribers, I apologize. But I have to reiterate this so that people in other countries can understand this. The WBC belt is the most prestigious belt out there. Everybody wants that belt before any other belt, except Anthony Joshua. Wonder why? Well, I already told you why, but but yes, the WBC belt is definitely the upper echelon belt. Yes, it is. So let me just turn this up some. Oh, it is already up. Okay, never mind. But anyway, yes, the upper echelon. That's what it is. So, like Floyd Mayweather, I think he was over in London actually when Gervonta Davis was over there getting ready to fight. I think he's getting ready to fight with Liam Wash. Yeah. And Floyd Mayweather was talking to some boxer over there, and I think the boxer got offended. Cause Floyd was saying, I bet you ain't got one of them WBC green belts. Cause the silver don't count. And the IBL, all that don't count, So, I mean, every governing body has their own belt. Okay? Now the WBA, that's the one that went out of business and came back or something like that. And but the WBO, okay, let me put it this way. The WBC is number one. The IBF number two. The WBO is number three. And the WBA number four. And the other belts, the NABF, all the, First of all, there's too many damn belts. I mean, there's too many champions. You got basically 4 champions in one division. In the welterweight division. For instance, you're going to have a WBC champion. You're going to have a WBO champion. You're going to have IBF champion. I mean, you got too many champions, like the featherweights, You had Gary Russell Jr., you had Leo Santa Cruz, you had Carl Frampton. I mean, it's just too many, And I like Carl Frampton too, I would love to see him fight the winner of Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. I would love that. You know what? I'd love to be at that fight too. Man, that's gonna be a really, really barn buster. Why? Well, first of all, Gary Russell Jr. basically got the fastest hands in boxing. I mean, the boy can hit. He come from a line of boxers. All 3 of his brothers won the Nationals, won the Golden Gloves. I mean, they all, Antoine, Gary Russell Jr. Then he got another brother named Gary. His father's named Gary too. Just like with me. I'm named after my father, and my son is named after me, my father, and my grandfather. So, but I would love to see him in Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz throws, 90 plus punches per round. And the accuracy is out of this world. He fought the wrong fight with Carl Frampton, the first fight. He was going through some, emotional problems with his father, going through cancer and chemo and everything. And he wasn't in his corner. Now, his father is in remission, just like my father's cancer is. And he came back in the rematch because, they were men and they honor their commitment. Now, I like that. I like when 2 grown men, like Carl Frampton and Leo Santa Cruz, honor their commitment. Leo Santa Cruz say, hey, we can have a trilogy, we can have a 3rd fight. I told him that if I win, I'll give you a shot. And Carl Frampton said, if I win, I'll give you another shot. And they both kept their promise. That's right. They sure did. Now, when Leo fought him on that 2nd fight, man, like Carl Frampton said, he had to clap. He had to clap for him when they announced the winner. Why? because Leo did something. Leo. I'm going to say Leo because that's how they pronounce it. Leo did something that we didn't expect. Okay, if anybody know Leo Santa Cruz, they know he's a come forward type of fighter. And we know he throw between 100 to 200 damn punches around shit. And we know that, he's a Mexican warrior. And he loves his family. Now those I know for a fact. KQ, KC always know what's going on with champions. I'm going to tell you that. Now, I didn't. My father didn't. A lot of my friends didn't. We didn't expect Leo to come out and fight the way he did. He fought on the back foot. Oh yeah. And the way he was moving from side to side, oh man, beautiful. I mean, he did some beautiful boxing. Like Carl Frampton said, that was very clever, and he was very, very good. Right. Carl Frampton and Leo Santa Cruz, they are counter punchers. Well, Leo's not, but Carl Frampton is. A counter puncher is a person that wait on you so he can counter you. You know how they always say, hey, don't throw an uppercut so far away because you're going to get countered? Well, that's basically what a counter puncher does. He wait not only for the uppercut, but any punches so he can tag you. Like Mayweather did to Canelo. Remember he took the young boy to school? Man. And Canelo was just hitting the air. Mayweather just was tagging. Then he got him in the corner and he said, whoop, and slipped in the uppercut. We all remember that. But anyway, that's the only loss Canelo had too. But yeah, that was very clever of Leo to fight on that back foot like that. And he really was. It still was a good fight though. Now Carl Frampton wasn't totally out of it now. Don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, he's a good featherweight too. Lonnie had Quigg. He was pretty good. Lee Selby. I like him. Sure, he lost his belt, but look at Warrington. Josh was coming in with his head. He fights like a Sean Porter over here. They like a roughhousing type of fighters. They don't have no finesse. They don't have the sweet science down. How Muhammad Ali had that finesse. He'd throw that jab out while he backpedaling. Pop, 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 bap, 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 bap. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like the Charlos or Earl Spence or Mikey Garcia. You got to have balance with your jab. You got to be committed to your punches. That's what I'm talking about. And Josh Warrington, he didn't have that, And Lee Selby, I understand, but he knew what he was up against. And it's boxing, Sean Porter fought that way also, but Keith Thurman, was a little bit, clever. Just hit him with the uppercut as he come in. Or he could have used the check hook, like Ricky Hatton got from Mayweather. Ricky Hatton was trying to, rush Mayweather and trying to, bully him and everything. Mayweather said, okay, I can fight like that too. So they both fighting and stuff like that. And so Mayweather said, okay, you know what? Next time, come in and rush in like that again. And he did one of them old Michigan moves. He called it a check hook. I'm not saying Michigan created it, but Mayweather perfected it. Just like the shoulder roll. Everybody cannot do the shoulder roll. Adrian Broner tried, but he couldn't do it. Mayweather been doing it ever since he was 10 years old. I have a film on it. And Freddie Roach was saying how he saw the film also. But anyway, Getting back to Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, sometimes I ramble, but I just love boxing and I love to talk about it. Don't hate me for that, please. But Anthony Joshua, please, I'm just asking him, asking Team Joshua, they should stay in their country and promote the fight, because there's nobody in our country fighting Povetkin. And you don't have to come over here, sign a contract in front of media to show that you're not scared. Okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to make it worse for yourself. What I mean by that is, then everybody's going to know that it was bullshit in the game somewhere, somehow. And they're going to think you're trying to cover your ass. Or they're going to think you're trying to make it right. I mean, it's a lot of factors against you. Now, if I was you, if I was Eddie Hearn, I'd say, no, stay your ass at home. Because they're going to look, the boxing media going to look and say, well, you signed a contract for April 2019 now? What, just to say, okay, I promise I'm going to fight Wilder then. Anything can happen. Wilder ain't going to sit out that long. He might have one more fight before April. Maybe two more. But I like to see these fighters fight more than just once, twice a year. Gary Russell Jr. said he liked fighting once a year because that's the way he preserved his body. Okay, maybe so. But what about the fans? The fans want to see some tussling and rustling and fighting and, come on, talk to me, people. But that's my advice. Yes, it is. That's my advice. Now, it's going to depend on the American public. And we already know what they're saying over here. And we already know what the UK is saying over there. And I have read some nasty comments. I mean, it's boxing, people. It's not the end of the world. It's boxing. I read one comment just so it tickled me to death. They called us, and I know the UK is not a conservative country, but they said we are a liberal, asshole, and I love Donald Trump. Oh my God. I mean, that was so illiterate that I didn't even respond to it. Because sometimes, people get carried away and they want to get personal. But it don't bother me. Because as long as you're not in my face, that's what a lot of people do. They sit around and talk tough with the keyboard. But if they ever see you in person, then it's a different story. But hey, it is what it is. But when I got into this business, I knew they know you always gonna run into some people like that. You got what they call trolls, but that's okay. See, every troll out there, you got a Hearn International Boxing channel out there. You got a 78 Sports channel out there. You got Blue Blood Sports channel out there. You know what I mean? You got the Boxing Clinic out there. You got the LDBC out there. So go ahead, troll away. This is KQ, KC, Boxing channel. If you like where this new decorative channel going, man, give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you like it so much, I need your subscription. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. You'll get notified every time I upload a video. And just a reminder, tomorrow, Saturday, which will be in a few minutes, I will be doing another blast from the past. I see I didn't get too many views on Archie Moore from last week, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep it up. You know, maybe it'll pick up. But tomorrow I did one on Joe Louis, and I did one on Archie Moore. This is my third week doing it, and this week would be Big George. That's right, George Edward Foreman. And you'll be interested in a lot of things you might hear. If you never read his book, he had books out, and he was a minister. And he also, of course, was a fighter. So, like I tell everybody, how can you be a fighter looking towards the future if you don't know what the fighters dealt with in the past? So, with that, this is KQ, KC Boxing Channel, and I'm out. Peace.